This is the news on PBCJ. I am Simone Absalom. Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton, says greater focus needs to be placed on the prevention of tooth decay, noting that dental professionals are well qualified to spread the message. Delivering the main address at the University of Technology's 7th annual White Coat ceremony at the institution's Pepin campus on Tuesday, the minister pointed out that the cost of treatment is a challenge for a majority of the population, and the National Dental Sealant Program is to ensure that the culture of prevention starts at an early age, and also to give care to the most vulnerable in the society. Tufton said the government will be expanding the sealant program and is depending on the professionals to assist in encouraging more persons to practice proper oral hygiene. We spoke to Dr. Christopher Liao from Melmac Dental Care about oral hygiene on PBCJ's Blueprint to Health.
I think it's the general idea that, especially in Jamaica, you should brush your teeth 3 times a day. All right, so, just by socialization, people have been taught that you need to keep your teeth clean. Of course, because you don't want to have bad breath. You don't want to have anything developing that will cause problems in the mouth. But for us as oral care providers, we recommend that you go a bit further, because keeping the teeth clean involves brushing and flossing. So generally when people come here, we like to educate them on what is appropriate. How to keep the teeth clean, when to do it, and of course, we reinforce the idea that there needs to be professional cleaning, which is to come and see the dentist or the hygienist to get those areas that you may miss. As the average person, you didn't study dentistry, you don't know about certain areas in the mouth.
Meanwhile, the health minister says the National Dental Sealant Program is part of a 10-year strategic plan, which the ministry is undertaking, as well as the restructuring of the regional health authorities. Changes will be made to include all oral health and how it is advanced or enhanced. President of the Jamaica Agricultural Association, JAS, Lenworth Fulton, has charged the government and the private sector to provide greater support to local farmers by utilizing more Jamaican produce. This is necessary, he said, to reduce the heavy dependence on careless imports, which has pushed the country's food import bill for January to July 2018 to US $501.6 million, a 5.4% increase over the corresponding period for 2017. The JAS president was speaking at the launch of Eat Jamaican Month. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries, Andreen Collins, who delivered the keynote address, cited data from the Statistical Institute of Jamaica to show that Jamaican farmers continued to be at a disadvantage. She told the launch, in relation to CARICOM revenue from total food exports for January to July 2018, it decreased by 5% to $19.2 million. Food imports from CARICOM, on the other hand, were valued at $78.1 million, an increase of 1.9% over the similar period last year. End quote. However, Collins gave the assurance that the ministry understood the need for a united approach in order to achieve sustainable development. The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, has issued an enforcement notice on mining company Windalco following an effluent overflow at its Ueton plant in St. Catherine last month. The overflow contaminated several waterways in St. Catherine, including the Rio Cobre. The notice, which was issued on Tuesday, orders Windalco to increase its capacity to store industrial effluent to prevent discharge or spillage into the environment. The company has also been given 3 months to dredge the current holding ponds. The government is advanced in establishment of the first state-run national shelter to assist women who need to leave abusive environments. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, provided details during a statement to the House of Representatives on November 6.
In the last few months, we completed acquisition of the property, and we are transforming it into a center to accommodate survivors of gender-based violence and their children. It will also offer basic necessities, counseling, and other forms of support.
Meanwhile, the minister said that national activities to mark the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women on November 25 will target key stakeholders towards the implementation of the National Strategic Action Plan for the Elimination of Gender-Based Violence. The US dollar on Thursday, November 8, ended trading at $127.42, down by 8 cents. That's according to the Bank of Jamaica's daily foreign exchange trading summary. The Canadian dollar ended trading at $97.48, up from $97.02, while the British pound sterling ended trading at $167.27, up from $165.05. In regional news, the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, says it uncovered a corruption network involving senior Bahamian immigration officials and justices of the peace. It reported that in October 2016, the investigation got underway for fraud against visa in the Bahamas. According to the FBI, 3 Haitians were paid close to $50,000 to participate as informants in a clandestine covert operation that led to the arrest and indictment of Kevin Desser, Jean-Lee Paul, Edna St. Fleur, and a 4th person whose identity is being kept confidential. Meanwhile, the police say Edward Israel Saint-Hill, a Bahamian suspected of being the leader of the network, was arrested last September in the District of Columbia during a trap set by the FBI. Saint-Hill, the holder of a Bahamian passport and Haitian passport, was held when he came to collect $14,000 to smuggle a Haitian national into the country and organize a marriage with a U.S. citizen. In sports, we bowl off with cricket as spinner Nikita Miller will not captain the Jamaican Scorpions in the upcoming regional 4-day tournament after stepping down as captain. Speaking on Hits 92 FM Sports Grill on Wednesday, the 36-year-old Miller said he would not be able to commit to the team full-time and instead he will help a younger captain lead Jamaica to future success. Despite not winning a trophy in 5 regional tournaments, Scorpions head coach Robert Samuels believes Miller's contribution as captain was tremendous. And that's the news. Thanks so much for making it PBCJ. Remember, we are the People's Station.